Today, we're diving into a skill that is becoming absolutely critical for the near future. It's all about the presence protocol, and we're going to explore why the simple act of just being present is turning into a genuine superpower. So let's just set the scene for a second. Picture it, the year is 2026. You've got your phone, your smart glasses, maybe even a neural interface, all of them buzzing, all of them pulling at you. That feeling that you're perpetually scattered, it's not just in your head. It's pretty much the defining feature of our world now. And the most important thing to get is that this isn't some kind of personal failure. Not at all. This feeling of mental overload, it's a shared experience. It's the direct result of living in a world that is just constantly, relentlessly screaming for your attention. You know how it is? We're always looking for the next tech solution, right? A new app, a better gadget. But what if we're looking in completely the wrong place? What if the real answer isn't another download, but an internal skill we've all kind of forgotten how to use? Okay, so let's dive into this first section. Before we can even talk about a solution, we have to get our heads around the sheer scale of the problem we are all facing, what we're calling the attention crisis of 2026. So what does this crisis actually look like? Well, for starters, there's the always-on culture. It's that nonstop hum of notifications, from AI assistants to the AR overlays in our vision. Then you've got the attention economy, which has one and only one goal: to grab your next fleeting second to focus. The personalized, algorithmic feeds, they're not just suggesting things anymore. They're actively telling us where to look. And the result of all this, multitasking isn't something we do anymore. It's become our brain's default state.
Now here's where it gets really interesting. Why have all our attempts to fix this just failed? I mean, we've tried things, right? But the world has moved on, and those old methods just don't cut it anymore. Let's dig into why. Remember the whole digital detox trend from a few years ago? Well, in 2026, those quick fixes, they just don't stick. The system is too powerful. And using external tools like focus apps, that's like taking a cough drop for a broken leg. It's treating a symptom, not the actual disease. And as for setting clear boundaries, good luck with that when new neural interfaces are literally blurring the lines between our own thoughts and the digital world.
So this brings us to a really critical idea: the presence deficit. This isn't just a buzzword, it's a measurable thing. We're talking about the real-world negative impact this lack of focus has on everything, from our productivity at work to our creativity and even our basic sense of happiness.
Okay, so if the old fixes are broken, we need a new tool, a different kind of tool, an internal one. And this brings us to the solution, what you might even call our hidden superpower.
I mean, just think about it. In a world that is defined by its relentless noise, its constant digital chatter, the simple, quiet act of just being present in a single moment, it starts to feel pretty radical. It almost feels like magic, doesn't it? Because it's become so incredibly rare. And this is exactly what intentional presence is all about. And the key word here is intentional. This isn't a passive thing. It's the deliberate, conscious act of anchoring your focus right here, right now. It's you making an active choice to fight back against that digital chaos and pull your attention back home. And the benefits are, well, they're profound. Practicing presence literally rewires your brain. It creates a neurochemical shift. In an age of brain-computer interfaces, it gives you a vital human counterbalance. It helps you cut through all that noise to make smarter decisions. And maybe, just maybe the most important thing, it lets you form deep, real connections in a world that can feel incredibly superficial. So let's talk about the bottom line. How does this actually translate into real-world advantages? Because this isn't just some wellness fad. This is a serious strategic advantage. So what's the actual payoff? The return you get on presence is huge, and it's across every single part of your life. Professionally, the focused few, the people who can actually tune out the noise, they become absolutely indispensable. Mentally, it builds this incredible resilience against the chronic anxiety and burnout that's just everywhere. And personally, you get to rediscover the joy in all those little overlooked moments that are so easily lost in the blur. And here is the professional edge in a nutshell. A brain-computer interface can dump a library of data into your mind, sure, but data isn't wisdom. Presence gives you the clarity to actually synthesize that information, to see the connections, to come up with insights that pure data can never give you. And that is a uniquely human skill. Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but you're probably asking, how do I actually start? It can feel a little daunting, I get it. But this last section is all about a practical guide to building your own inner sanctuary of focus. And the approach is actually really simple. You just start small. I'm talking micro moments of disconnection, like 30 seconds of just looking out a window without your phone. Then you anchor yourself with a simple daily ritual. Maybe it's your morning coffee, where you only focus on the coffee. Over time, doing this builds up an internal resistance to all that external noise. And finally, you have to start redefining what success even means to you. And that leads to this really powerful shift in thinking. We've all been trained to measure our value by our output, right? How many emails we send, how many tasks we check off. But true value isn't about being constantly busy. It's about the profound impact of your focused, present work. It's quality, not quantity. So we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. As we race towards a future of truly infinite information, where knowledge itself is basically a commodity, maybe our greatest value isn't what we know anymore. Maybe it's how we pay attention. Because where you choose to place your focus, that is what will ultimately define your impact on the world.